Sometimes a game trailer explains everything. You instantly get it. You know what the game is and why you should care. And then there are these games that look cool, sound ambitious, but leave you staring at the screen like, wait, what did I just watch? Today, we're talking about upcoming games that we still don't fully understand. Out of all the directions this studio could have gone in, this was definitely not on my bingo card. On paper, parts of the game make sense. Survival horror? Cool. Unique abilities? Sure. But then you realize you're literally merged with another being. Half human, half something else. And the game just expects you to roll with it. Apparently, the main mechanic is grafting, fusing with other creatures to gain their powers, and somehow inheriting fragments of their memories along the way. Sounds interesting. Sounds deep. But the trailer barely explains how any of this actually works. We do get some gameplay, though, so at least we know it's a real game, just a very strange one. And honestly, that mystery is part of the appeal. This one screams stalker vibes. Abandoned ruins, campfires in the dark, overgrown cities, people shooting things they probably shouldn't be shooting. And yet, even after all that, I still don't fully get what kind of game this wants to be. Is it open world? Is it linear? Is it slow and atmospheric? Or combat heavy? There's talk of cosmic horror, weird floating landscapes, smart enemy AI, and a whole lot of looting. Honestly, the South American setting alone makes it stand out. I'm confused, but I'm also very curious. At first glance, this looks like a cinematic horror platformer. Small character, massive environments, sneaking, hiding, surviving, and then suddenly you're controlling a giant robot, punching everything in sight. There's slingshots, explosions, steampunk airships, and scaling that just feels off. The trailer jumps between ideas so fast that it's hard to understand how it all fits together. Is it slow? Is it action-heavy? Is it stealth-focused? I'm not sure I'm hyped, but I am intrigued, and sometimes that's even better. This might look like a standard co-op shooter at first, but there's a twist. The deeper you go, the more your mind starts to break. Hallucinations, distorted visions, teammates that suddenly look like enemies. And if you react the wrong way, you might kill your own ally. That's a bold idea for a co-op game. The big question is whether it stays interesting or becomes predictable once players learn the trick. If it works, this could be something special. If not, it's just another gimmick. This game makes zero sense, and somehow that's exactly why it works. Zombies, road trips, over-the-top boss fights, damage numbers popping up like it's an RPG. But maybe it's not. It looks messy, a little ugly, very awkward, and that actually gives it charm. It feels like a weird PS2-era fever dream that refuses to explain itself. I don't fully understand it, and honestly, I don't think I want to. Imagine Project Zomboid, but in space. You're trapped on an abandoned spaceship overrun by murderous plant life. Everything wants you dead. The environment, the cold, failing life support systems. It's survival in its purest form. Still mysterious, still scary, and absolutely worth keeping an eye on. This trailer is just visual insanity. Bizarre robots, massive environments, and surreal imagery. You'd think it's an exploration game, but apparently it's actually an FPS. There's also a strange, fractured reality system where you enter virtual worlds with their own rules. It looks incredible, but what the gameplay really is, still a big question mark. At first glance, this looks like a Disco Elysium-style RPG, but there's more going on here. It mixes social RPG elements with turn-based combat or dialogue battles. There's a murder mystery, but it's unclear whether solving it is even the main goal. Out of all the Disco-likes, this one feels like it's actually trying something new. This one's wild. Every time you die, the world jumps forward 10 years. The future changes based on your choices. It's a roguelike, an open-world game, and a narrative experience all at once. How all of this fits together is still unclear, but the ambition alone makes it fascinating. This is the most confusing one, and that's saying something. There are no traditional monsters, no jump scares, just psychological pressure and uncomfortable decisions. It might be a puzzle game. It might be a narrative experience. We don't fully know what it is, but coming from this studio, that mystery feels intentional. These games don't explain everything, and maybe that's the point. Sometimes confusion is what makes a game interesting. Which one caught your attention the most? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.